welcome to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Saturday, May 13th, 2023. We go to Sudan, where thousands have left to Ethiopia despite the fighting. Thousands of Sudanese refugees have fled the conflict that is going on in Sudan and have arrived in Ethiopia. Ethiopian officials have estimated that an arrival of about 130,000 refugees, including 100,000 Ethiopians, have gone into Ethiopia. Ethiopian returnees and nationals of third countries continue to enter the country via its border, crossing points in regions of Amhara and Gumuz, and of course Gambela. Every day, approximately 500 refugees arrive in the area known as Metema. Sources claim that the transportation costs between Khartoum and the Ethiopian border have skyrocketed to 5 figures alone. As of May 11th, Metema has received about over 18,000 refugees. A month after the outbreak of the war in Khartoum, the number of refugees fleeing to Chad, Ethiopia, and South Sudan have increased. Last week, a spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated that a weekly briefing that nearly 1 million Ethiopians reside in Sudan alone. Only 22% of Ethiopia's requested humanitarian response plan has been funded this year. So that's not accounting for the refugees and other asylum seekers that have either returned back to Ethiopia or have sought to seek safety in the country. Sudan's army and paramilitary have signed a declaration as of yesterday, following a week of negotiations in Saudi Arabia. The two parties have agreed to allow humanitarian and food and also protect civilians and work towards a temporary ceasefire. So far, every ceasefire thus far has failed. Those in Sudan, let us know on how things are going. Let us know if you also are looking to seek refuge into the neighboring countries of either Chad, South Sudan, Ethiopia, or Egypt. Let's stay in the region, especially the country of Ethiopia. In Addis Ababa, this upcoming month, or this current month, the first ever One Africa Expo will be held in Addis Ababa. This event will be held from May 20th to May 30th. It's in honor of the celebration of the 60th anniversary of the African Union. The One Africa Expo is set to be an unprecedented business-to-business trade show created specifically for African governments, private and public business sectors, also including the global business professionals to showcase their products, services, and expertise. It's a way to provide a gateway to the global market. It presents a unique opportunity to promote bilateral trade agreements between Africa and the rest of the global world. This platform also offers an exceptional visual experience of Africa, bringing together diverse industries ranging from mobility, cultural diversity, tourism, technology, green initiatives, agro industries, financial services, infrastructures, involving all the 55 member states of the African Union. The One Africa Expo is a must-attend event for those seeking to explore and expand their business potential in Africa, while also contributing towards the development of the continent in the economic context. Those in Ethiopia and those outside of Ethiopia, let us know that you'll be attending the One Africa Expo. And Ethiopia, you guys' government, let Kush News know on if we can get a press pass. We'd love to cover some of the stories there. Some would say that we're dressed for the part. Let's go to Southern Africa, specifically Malawi. The government says that electricity interconnection with Mozambique will start December of this year, giving hope that Malawi will now completely put behind frequent power cuts that have been blamed for the slow and sluggish economic growth. Malawi's Minister of Energy, Ibrahim Matola, has said that through the agreement, 120 megawatts of electricity will be added to the Malawi power grid. The Minister of Energy, Ibrahim Matola, also said during an interface with various energy stakeholders in Blantyre, he thanked Malawians for their perseverance and also their dedication, even though that the power grid in Capichira was damaged by Tropical Storm Anna and also Tropical Storm Cyclone Freddy. Ibrahim Matola has promised that the government will continue to find ways to ensure that the country has sufficient power supply. However, the minister continued that vandalism of electricity equipment by saying malpractice continues to affect Malawians who fail to access electricity on demand. Those in Malawi, let us know your thoughts and let us know your optimism and or if anything else on the upcoming interconnection for electricity sharing with Mozambique. We end today's weekend edition newscast with, that's right, the African proverb of the day. And it comes to us from no particular ethnic group and or country. And it reads, I agree to disagree. Once again, I agree to disagree. For those out there, I agree to disagree on anything that you agree to. I kid. Let me know your interpretation of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for today and any other time that we upload material. Also, feel free to follow us on Twitter. That's at Kush News, Kush_News1, That's at Kush_News1. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm on Shonda. We'll see you soon.